Sekhmet is one of the oldest known Egyptian deities. She was a powerful goddess. For her friends, she could cure disease and avert disaster. But to those who displeased her, she sent plague and pestilence. For the very unlucky, she came to them in her lion form, and their fate was most feared in Egypt. She was justice without mercy, bestowing punishment and reward. Which tale shall I tell? Mkai was growing prideful. He thought that because he kept the treasure, he had some ownership of it. Like Pandora with the box, his mind kept turning to idle curiosity. What was so special about his treasure? What was it? Fortunately, his reason and sense of responsibility stopped him before he went too far. At least, for a while. One day, when Mkai was guarding the treasure, there came a woman. Her name was Eshe. She was a priestess in the temple, trusted with the treasure even above Mkai. She was a noble and intelligent woman, with talents far exceeding Mkai. Mkai looked upon her and desired her. Thus, he began to seduce her. He began with a look, then a word, until Eshe was turning away from her way to the temple to speak with him. He spoke lies and flattering words, leading Eshe to believe his pride-tainted fantasies. And finally, in a blasphemous act of treachery, he asked Eshe to turn away from that one who had honored her above all. He asked her to spy for him in the temple, that he might know that which was never meant for him. When she weakly defended her goddess, he said that he doubted that she could give him the information he needed. Poor Eshe, not knowing the delusional Mkai was leading her on, begged to be given a chance to prove her worth to him. And so Mkai hatched a plan. Eshe listened eagerly each day, her mind buzzing with lies. One day, the goddess Sekhmet returned to her temple to find the treasure unkept. Eshe was not inside the temple. Looking with her all-seeing eye, Sekhmet saw her outside the temple. She saw her Mkai and her Eshe and the demented Trice, and her heart became cold. Justice would be served. In her fury, she banished Eshe to be imprisoned forever in the heart of the world, and stripped her of her name. Treacherous Mkai pleaded his case, and so great was the goddess's love for him that she forgave him. But we know what happened later, don't we? Dear children, let us not forget what befell poor Eshe. Let us not be persuaded by lies to do what we know is not right. Keep the rules of your elders, and you will live in happiness to the end of your days.